Tonight, we are learning more about the suspect's mental health and also asking why he had a gun.
CBS 2 investigator Megan Hickey spoke with national and local gun law experts. And Megan, there are a lot of questions surrounding an incident that happened over the summer.
Right. We know Robert Carr was taken for evaluation by police after acting erratically while at West Point about 3 months ago. Experts I spoke to said that could have led to his gun being taken away, but not necessarily. According to an Army spokesperson, 40-year-old Robert Carr enlisted in the reserve in 2002 and doesn't have any combat deployments. After Card's reported erratic behavior in July, New York State Police took Card to an Army hospital at West Point to be evaluated. Today, the New York Army National Guard would not comment further on that investigation, leaving many with the question, did he have this gun seen in surveillance photos legally?
We will be reviewing that information as we move forward, but that's not an answer that we're prepared to give today.
People who are institutionalized involuntarily.
Gifford's policy director Lindsay Nichols explained that while we don't know enough about this specific case, there's a certain threshold required to strip someone who has been involuntarily committed of their weapon.
And if they are released before that time or at the hearing, the court says this person doesn't need to be committed and they're released, they don't lose their eligibility to possess a gun.
Nichols also pointed to Maine's so-called yellow flag laws, which, unlike red flag laws like the one we have in Illinois, requires a medical opinion in addition to a court order based on sworn testimony from a police officer, family members, or others that someone should not have access to guns.
And for that reason, it's much more difficult to use the law to protect public safety.
What matters is the safety of the general public.
Former Illinois State Senator and chair of One AIM Illinois, Dan Katowski, explained that Illinois is one of 22 states with red flag laws that make it easier to raise concerns. But he says that here there's a lack of education on who should be reporting concerns to the state and law enforcement.
The challenge we face in the state of Illinois and in the country, we only have about 15% of the mental health data that should exist in the National Instant Check System.
Now, Nichols also explained that Maine does not require a permit to carry guns. They also have not banned high-capacity magazines. In the control room, Megan Hickey, CBS 2 Investigators.
Thank you, Megan.
Stay with CBS News Chicago for the latest on the deadly mass shooting in Maine. We will have updates on our news at 10, and you can always find us on our digital streaming network, CBS News Chicago. It's on our website, app, Pluto, Fire TV, and Roku.